Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah, let's get started.
안녕하세요, everyone. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be stuttering. Today I'm going to be studying Korean. I've been studying Korean since the end of January. If you guys hear anything outside, it's literally my brothers and they're all outside, sorry. But I started studying Korean at the end of January, so basically early February, and I studied like throughout all of February. I got all my Hangul done, all of my, bakchim, which is like how the letters sound when you put them together. So I did all of that in February and I focused solely on that. I didn't do really grammar. I just wanted to make sure I know how to read. And then March, I kind of took a break. All I did in March was straight vocab. I did all vocab. April hit and I did a whole bunch of grammar. So grammar is now my new thing because I don't know that much grammar, guys. I know a lot of vocab. I can hear a sentence in Korean and be like, oh my God, I know what they're saying, kind of. But I don't know what they're trying to say. That's when the grammar comes in, which I need to learn. My main things I think that you need to do is put yourself on a routine because y'all, I've only been studying Korean since it's May now. I'll say like 2.5 months. I would say 3 months, but March was kind of like lacking. So I kind of want to just say 2 months. So yeah, like 2 to 3 months if you want to count March. I would definitely say getting on a study routine is necessary because I didn't have one and I was just like doing whatever. Because after you learn Hangul, it was just like, okay, now what do I do? So I was stuck in that little phase. That's why in March I was kind of stuck. I didn't know what to do. But now I would say I'm still a beginner because, yeah, I think I know a lot for a beginner. So I use a lot of things. I use howtostudykorean.com. I think you've heard of it before. If you're watching this video, you're interested in learning Korean. It's a very popular website. And then I also use talktomeinkorean.com. These are all for grammar, by the way. And then I use koreanclass101.com. So I have 3 grammar things open on my computer right now. You probably can't see my computer, but it's right here. I use Korean Class 101 every day for grammar. It's like little grammar. It's like not like a huge thing. Like how to study Korean is kind of like a very long grammar, like a lot of things to get down, which that kind of takes me like a week to like just make sure I'm getting all of that in. But like these small lessons, like on Talk to Me in Korean and Korean Class 101 is perfect for like everyday use. If you don't have time to do a how to study Korean lesson, which is very big, I'm going to be doing how to study Korean today. So I'm looking at my vocab thing right now and I know 120 words. Look at you, girl. I think I know a lot more than that, but for the how to study Korean word, I know a lot. I also use Memorize, which is a great tool. That's how I learn vocab. Like I know more vocab than I do know grammar, I feel like. Maybe because in how to study Korean, they want you to know a lot of vocab. So then when it comes time to make like lots of sentences, you'll understand the words, it is smart, which is great because, you should know vocab. Vocab and grammar go hand in hand. Don't learn too much grammar and not enough vocab because if you learn a lot of grammar, you'll understand what they're saying, but you won't understand what they're saying unless you're looking at that context. You can actually see what they're trying to say, but it's kind of hard if you do that. And then this lesson I think is 50 words. All of my other lessons have been like 30 words, 40 words. This is probably my biggest lesson. Yeah, I guess, you can do it. So this is just doing un with adjectives and then the particle do. And the thing is I don't want to say you want to have a lot of resources, but I'm telling you guys, when you have, you guys should do what I do. I have 3 resources for grammar. They all come hand in hand at different times. You'll be like, oh my God, I just learned this from my small grammar lesson from Korean Class 101. Like now that I'm doing this lesson, because I only do one how to study Korean lesson a week because they're really big and I want to make sure I'm retaining all the information. I don't just want to, okay, I know what they're doing, okay, and then keep going because then I want to be able to understand fully what they're trying to say. So on my agenda today, let me go to my Notion real quick. So I have a language journal on my Notion and it just tells me like, my study routines or things that I want to do if I don't know what to do. Because I have a lot of days where I just don't know what to do in Korean, but I have made a study routine for myself. So today is Saturday. That's usually when I get all the bulky stuff in. I don't know why, because that's the weekend, but I have more free time on the weekend. So that's why I do more big lessons on the weekend, but you can do them according to your schedule. So today I have read webtoon for 15 minutes, which I'm reading True Beauty because yeah, I downloaded the Korean webtoon app. So everything's in Korean, like everything. I don't know what buttons I'm pressing to get to anything, but all I know is I know how to get to my book. So yeah, even though I already seen the drama, you guys gotta watch it. It's very sad. And then I have start lesson 4 on how to study Korean, writing vocab, because when I start my lesson, that's really usually what takes all day is me writing my vocab. I don't know why, but since it's 50 vocab words today, that's gonna take a very long time. And then I have review vocab / learn 10 new vocab words today. So since it's 50 vocab words and I want to have this lesson done in a week, I mean, if I don't understand everything in a week, then I'll just go on into the next week and still have this lesson, still review it. But I usually try and do one lesson a week on how to study Korean because I don't want to hold myself back because I know that I know the information. Yeah, and then I have watched K-drama. I watch K-dramas every day. Right now I'm watching What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. I'm on like episode 6. The grammar in there is like very hard. They're like in a business type setting, so you know, some of that stuff is like stuff that I probably wouldn't use all the time, but it's good to know. Sometimes they say a lot of stuff. It's like, oh my god. You know, they're usually using like super formal language since they're like in a business setting. Yeah, I think I can learn a lot though from that. Guys, look at this. These are all of my Korean notes and my Hangul from literally like the beginning of the year. So I would say let's get started, but let's go get some snacks and some water first because you can't study without any of that, please. Okay guys, so I have an orange, I have grapes, I have chlorophyll. I'm gonna make sure I keep this far away from my notes because this be sweating, y'all.
Yeah, let's get studying.
Fruits are good for the brain. Please excuse this ghetto broken mirror. I had my window open and it fell on my table and broke. So as I've said, I'm on Unit 1, Lesson 4 on how to study Korean. Usually when I'm doing my lessons, I just put on some like BTS, like lo-fi instrumental music in the background because I don't know, I feel like it makes me go faster and not like ramble, because a lot of times when I'm studying, I ramble a lot. And then I'd be studying for like 4 hours, even though I only study for about 2 hours a day. It's 6 o'clock right now, so I should be done about 8 o'clock. Now that I'm looking at this lesson, it's Korean adjectives. Nun, un. So vocabulary is first, then we have common greeting words. I think this is gonna be an easy lesson. So how to study Korean always gives very, very good vocab. Let's start with my vocab because that's gonna take me a minute because it's 50 words, guys.